Hey folks, I had to take just a moment and stop what I was doing to do a quick video in response to Comey's message today. First of all, I want to ask, are we really surprised? Did we really expect this man to come out and say anything different than what he said in his press conference today? Did we expect a different outcome from him? No, we did not. He is part of the corrupt system that's already in place, and although people can say, oh, he had a shining reputation and that sort of thing, well, that may have been back in the day, but if he's part of this regime and he did anything less than call for the absolute annihilation of this administration and Hillary Clinton because of what has been done and the depth and degree of danger that they have put this nation in as a result of their handling of just emails. Think about it, folks. If this has happened with just emails, what else has happened, right? Well, we already know that. So my message today is for those people of faith who are fighting this war for America on their knees. And I just want to say to you, God did not fall off his throne because of what Comey said when he stepped up to that microphone today. Do not let the devil get you off in fear, doubt, and unbelief now because of this announcement today. We did not expect any different, but let me tell you what he did do for us. He just exposed another layer of evil and corruption in this administration, and that just shows us and tells us where we need to direct our intentional prayers and the words that we speak out for this nation. So I just want to encourage you right now, stand strong. Yes, it was probably a huge blow to a lot of people, and I'm seeing people say, oh, it's over now, we're done for, that sort of thing. No, we are not. God is not afraid of James Comey, and he's not worried about anything that man says or does or anything this administration says or does. They're getting away with some crap now, but let me tell you something. It's because of the Christians in this nation that we're in this mess. We can blame it on Islam, we can blame it on the Muslims, we can blame it on Obama, we can blame it on everybody else. But at the end of the day, if the Christians who this nation is supposed to be founded on and the faith and belief, if those people would have rose up a long time ago and said, oh, hell no, you're not taking my country down in the depths of destruction like that, and stood up and gone to war like we should have, we wouldn't be in this mess today. So it's time for us to get up, stand up, rise up, and speak up with our faith and not give up because of a bad message. Let me tell you something. Now is our time. It is up to us to make right the wrong that we set into motion when we sat down and shut up our mouths. When they stuffed us in the closet, when the LGBT community came out, they shoved us in the closet, and guess what? We stayed there. It's time for us to come out and speak out for our nation. So I just want to encourage you today, don't give up the fight now because of this message today. We know they're corrupt. We know they're evil. We know what's going on. This is a test of our faith. This is a test for the believers of this nation. Will you stand strong in this hour for your nation? God has put a man in place. His name is Donald Trump, who will take this nation by the reins and lead us and guide us back into greatness again. And he's telling the Christians, he's standing behind the pulpit right now of his platform, and he's saying, Christians, you need to rise up. Those of you who call yourself Christians and call on the name of God, you need to band together because you are stronger than you know. We have believed the lies taught in our churches that we need to sit down and shut up and, oh, be humble and be quiet. Let me tell you something. God gave the command to Joseph to go out there, kill and destroy and annihilate those giants that have taken your nation, and don't be afraid in the process. That was his mandate to him. Do not be afraid. What is this fear stuff you're talking about? I command you not be afraid. So let me tell you something. There's some huge giants looking and staring down at us right now, but we got the upper hand if we will just dig our heels in right now and go to war on our knees. I challenge you right now, between now and November is the time for you to fast and pray and dig your heels in. If you have this much faith and if you call yourself a Christian, let me tell you something. I challenge and I question your faith if you are not spending some time on your knees crying out for your nation right now. I question your salvation. And if you think that's being judgmental, you go ahead and say so. I don't care. But you are on the brink of utter annihilation. This administration wants to bring in people who would line you up on the streets that you live on and cut your heads off unless you call on the name of Allah. That's what it would come to, ladies and gentlemen, if Hillary Clinton or anybody else got in government right now. If they took the reins, God knows this. That is the level of destruction we're staring down the barrel of If we don't rise up as a Christian nation and take this nation back, we are in the process of doing it. Don't give up the ghost now. Hang in there, because together we got this.